Hey family, happy Wednesday. We are back with a Word Wednesday. And today's topic is entitled Recharge Your Spirit. I felt like because of what I discussed last week, why not talk about recharging and more importantly, our spirit? And I was really inspired by a post on Instagram that I'm going to share with you all. I'll read it to you and then I'll post the picture here so you can see it for yourself. So it says, anybody else's spirit rejecting almost everything right now. Things, people I used to be able to tolerate, I can't anymore. And if this did not slap me in the face, y'all, like things I used to be able to tolerate, I just can't take them anymore. People's behavior, people's whatever they said, the way they acted, and people in general that I used to tolerate, they grind my gears right now. Like, I cannot. And I feel like my spirit is not only saying it needs to take a step back to recharge, to rejuvenate, but also it's elevating. The things I used to be able to deal with, I can't anymore because I'm not in that same mind space, that same mindset. And for me to be able to truly understand and process, I need to be able to, well, let me focus on me. Let me see where I am now. Let me see the things that I value, why this is bothering me so much, and how I can shift my life, move you out of it, move these things out of it because we just don't click anymore. I can't tolerate you. Before I could, but my spirit is it's unwavering. This cannot stand. And I know for me personally, I talk about breaks and recharging, and I do recharge my body. I take my naps. Okay, if I didn't have my naps, woo. But I haven't taken naps in a minute. But also, recharging my spirit is important. And I think sometimes I miss that piece. So that's why last week when I was saying I get low too, I'm taking this break so that I'm not on social media. But what I'm doing is I'm sitting here. Let me read. Let me talk to God. Let me read the word. Let me sit in my spirit. Let me sit in God's spirit so I can hear less of me and more of Him. So that I can be recharged and rejuvenated. Because I said I cannot give my full best effort if I don't have 100% in me. And I feel like my spirit has been hanging out. It's been dealing with some things that shouldn't always deal with. But now those things are just not okay for me. Those things are toxic in a sense. You know, everybody loves that word, toxic. But these things I just cannot stand. And I think that's a sign of just growth, either growing apart, growing in different ways. Things you used to do, you can't do anymore. As you grow, as you elevate, as you mature, the things you used to do in your past, you're not always going to be okay or comfortable with. They're not always going to be like, oh, that was something cool to do. No. And I know a lot of older people say, like, you know, in college I used to do this and that because I was young, blah, 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 blah. But I don't do that no more. So, like, as you mature, as you grow in your mindset and just in your faith, in your spirit, the things you used to do, you can't do no more. You don't want to do anymore. They don't interest you like they used to interest you anymore. And my spirit is saying the things that you used to tolerate, they can't take space anymore. The people you used to tolerate, the people who used to say things to you that you didn't always like, but you were like, oh, I'm just going to brush it under the rug. But what happens when you keep brushing things under the rug? They build up. Your rug is going to be like, not on the floor, but it's going to be elevated from all the things you put there and things that you can't take anymore because they're just going to grind your gears. So today I am challenging you all to allow your spirit to recharge. Your spirit's going to talk to you. It's going to tell you in one way or another that it's not doing okay, that it needs a little break. Just like your body will tell you and your mental, all of that. But we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and our spirits. So as we approach this holiday season, especially during COVID when we don't know what Thanksgiving or Christmas is really going to look like, I just want you all to recharge. Take care of your spirit. Take care of your soul. When they're talking to you and telling you that these things cannot fly anymore, you have to listen. Because you can ignore. But after a while, you can't ignore it anymore. And it might be a little too late. So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to listen to my spirit. So like I said, I'm not on social media. I saw this post before I got off. But I was like, if I don't make a video about this, like, and the way that I saw it, I saw it while I was contemplating getting off social media, when I was contemplating whether or not I should still be doing a Word Wednesday. So if that was not a sign for me to speak on this, I don't know what was. But I just hope that I can continue to listen to my spirit and not give in. Well, let me just respond. Let me just know. You said you were taking this time for yourself, for your spirit to get recharged. Your spirit told you that it can't take that. Why would you go back? So it's just a lot of contemplating, a lot of prayer, a lot of thoughts and talking. So I hope that you all will be able to do the same at some point in time. And I just hope that you all have a great week. And remember to love yourself because you deserve to be loved. Bye, everyone.